What's cracking, bros and broads? Welcome on back to the Millennial Bro Kitchen. Real talk, guys. I've been hyping up this episode, and for good reason. This is the mini chocolate chip cookie skillet. We're talking a certified goat recipe. Shout out to Amy Nash and her House of Nash Eats for this gem. Is it healthy? Hell no. Don't think about that. But let's say you're in a fight with your taste buds. You've been eating healthy, your body's happy, but your taste buds are pissed. They're sick of the kale, Karen. Well, follow this recipe and wham bam, taste buds are doing backflips down the street like they just hit the lotto. And hey, man, they kind of did though. So cheat day or treat day, whatever it is, let's get cooking. So to start off with this recipe, we cracked the oven onto 350 degrees. Got that preheating. And the first thing we're gonna do here is melt some butter. So let's get this heat going. About 5 on the 2 to 10 scale sounds good. And what you need is 4 tablespoons of butter, or a 1/4 cup. That works out about to half a stick of butter. Just take that, plop it right in. And all we want is for this butter to completely melt, and then we're gonna cook it a little extra. We're gonna try and brown the butter till it gets nice, toasty brown with like a nutty aroma. That's one major key of this recipe. So this right here, this is about what we're looking for. Nice light brown color, a lot of bubbles. It's a little bit thicker when you're swirling it. So what you want to do, turn the heat off and move this to a burner off of the heat. And we're gonna let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. We want it to cool down just a little bit. When we mix in some of the sugars and egg yolk, we don't want to cook that right away. So we want this butter to be warm but not hot. So let's come back here in about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, we're back at the battle station here. Got the butter, it's cool, but not like the other side of the pillow. We're gonna start adding the sugars and flavors. So first off, we need 3 tablespoons of the dark brown sugar. Make sure it's the dark brown. There's a little more molasses in there. All right, and then 2 tablespoons of regular sugar. 1 tablespoon of water. All right, and this is the other very important ingredient. It's pure vanilla extract. Make sure you get the real stuff if you can. It's expensive, but it makes a difference. Half a teaspoon of this. Then lastly, before we start whipping this up, is gonna be 1 large egg yolk. Not my prettiest yolk, but hey, what are you gonna do? All right, so all the sugar's hanging out. It's a party. Let's add some whisk to the party. Get yourself a whisk and beat this until it's nice and creamy. That vanilla extract's really gonna come out here and really start making this smell nice. Get all that good butter up off the sidewalls. All right, look at that, beautifully mixed. Well constituted. So next we have the dry ingredients. First off is a half cup of regular flour. Dump that in. And what you need is a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda. And then 1/8 teaspoon of salt, which is basically nothing. I'm not convinced this even does anything, but we'll follow the recipe. Look at that, you kidding me? That's like 1/8. All right, good thing we added that. And then lastly, 1/3 cup of some milk chocolate chips or dark chocolate, whatever kind of chocolate is your favorite. Toss those in and mix this until just combined. I kind of screwed up here. You're actually supposed to put the flour and stuff in first before the chocolate chunks. But you guys can learn from my mistake. You fold those in after. It's gonna do you a little better probably, but it'll work. All right, that's looking pretty good. So we need to prepare our iron skillet. All that involves is just rubbing some butter. You want to rub some butter all around the bottom and sides of this iron skillet, just so create kind of a non-stick coating on here. Not the wrapper though, just butter. All right, nice and greased up like a holiday pig. Let's pour the batter right in. All right, and then smooth this out a little bit, which you can. Got this tablespoon hanging. Then a little extra step you could do here. Come back through with some more chocolate chips. Sprinkle those right on top. All right, so the preparation is done. Hard part's done. Now all you need to do is just pop this into the oven. We set it for 350 earlier, so pop it in the oven, bake it for about 17 to 19 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You'll know when the cookie's done. All right, guys, you ready for this? If you're ready, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Drum roll, please. Bam. Check that out. Delicious. I didn't even try it yet, but I know. We're not done yet though, folks. Couple scoops of vanilla ice cream. Slap them babies right on there. Let's see what we got here. How about that though? You know, is this really that good? Let's get a little bit of ice cream. Look at that melt on that. Holy cow, guys. Had to get one last close-up of the cookie here. And if you want to flex a little extra hard on the gram, maybe sprinkle some chocolate syrup over the top. That'll really make it pop. But hey, looks great, tastes even better than it looks. If you guys are looking for some, upcoming recipes, a little bit of sneak peeks, some looks at recipes that are going to be happening before they drop, check me out on Instagram. That's at Millennial Bro Kitchen. Follow along there. Otherwise, until next episode, guys, stay fed.